Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to an episode of my time at Sandrock. Today we need to go to City Hall for a meeting about the road to Portia. Is Musa gonna invest or is he gonna pass? We also had a thing with Elsie yesterday.
How are you?
Oh, hi.
I just wanted to thank you again for helping me find those photos. Losing them made me realize those memories are everything to me.
Being that we're getting this, I'm assuming we will. I'm probably very happy I inserted the Zeke one because I don't think we ever gonna get it.
Now, my new album is nearly half full. I can't help but wonder, will we really find them all? There was also a letter tucked away in the old one. Never mind about that. If you see any more of those photos, please do let me know. Well, I'm sure you're very busy. My, your workshop is flourishing. This generation, you really are something.
Hello, Pesco. The only birthday... Oh, well, we're here. The only birthday in this episode will be Macchiato. Who had a mission? Mort? We're gonna let him cross the tracks first. And collect our water. Don't want to get Mort hit by a train. Oh, Coco. Poor Coco. Come on. Okay. There. Okay, we're gonna go get a mission for Mort. Forgot we changed our outfit. Very nice.
Yeah. So long, partner. Be seeing ya.
I don't know. I guess maybe we'll wait for him to go home. We are again picking easy things. No. That might actually just be it. No, we'll do canvas. And we'll do this for Owen. Why not? We will also today try to look at our machines and see what can be upgraded. We will try to remember to do that. We are out of bloodstone. Or is it clay? I think it was bloodstone. Yeah, available missions, none. Okay, so that is just that Mort mission acting up. Yeah, that's all that is. Okay. That is gonna drive me crazy. Hopefully verifying game files will make it go away. What else do I need to do? Oh, make Crystal's nails. Okay. All they did was exit the game because I am recording this right after the last episode. And so I normally exit the game and then come back in just so that like any odd behavior is kind of corrected, and that's all I did. I don't know, we'll see if it goes away. Worst comes to worst, I verify game files. Okay, we be going. We're gonna turn in things as we go around, and
Yeah, I like to lead by example.
This is the kind of
The Church of the
information we
Light
need.
represents peace.
oh, she's out of the hospital.
Thank you.
We'll go talk to Mabel. Hoop and Elsie may squabble, but once it's time for supper, we leave them all fussing and fighting at the door. Can hardly get nothing down your gullet when you're spitting with anger now, can ya? It's all just being stubborn anyway. Can't just admit they're wrong.
Ooh,
We taught her high wind fried rice.
are the light.
Oh, it's Mort. Okay, going to City Hall. Ooh, a social point. We're gonna do this. Relationship gained through friends of friends on their network increased by 20%. I don't know exactly what that does. We'll find out though when we get a boost. We are due to have a boost. Going on adventures today? Nope, I'm not. We got 2 points for that.
Hello, all. Thank you for coming to this meeting. No doubt you are all wondering what Mr. Musa's decision will be. To invest or not to invest? That is the question. Well, without further ado, let's hear it from Mr. Musa himself.
Thank you, Mayor Judy. Hi. As a business person, I tend to strike quickly to the heart of the matter. Please, do not mistake my directness for discourtesy. I have reached a decision to finance the plan to build a tunnel directly through the Eufaula Range to and from Portia. Sandrock's been slowly dying since its oasis shrunk, and the Northern High-Speed Railway was completed between Natara and Highwind. But its inherent advantages are still there. The ruins here and the riches they may hide are invaluable. Plus, being at the literal center of the Free Cities, well, I just refuse to believe that there's not something to be had here. It's no secret, the issues you've all faced around here. But now I've heard your stories, how you've built yourself back up time and time again from the brink of ruin. Heck, I've even seen it for myself. Brave folk like Builder putting their lives on the line for the good of the town. Listen, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. But with great conviction, I too am now proud to say, I believe in Sandrock.
We won him over.
Yes!
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
We did it. This is just the start.
You're right. But this is a good start. And we got here thanks to everyone's efforts. Especially yours, Builder.
That's right. We still have a long way to go if we're to make Sandrock repeat its former glory. But I'm fully invested. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk planning. You all already met. The gentleman over here is Albert. He's an expert in negotiations and construction management. Supposedly you have a plan to present? Go ahead, please.
This is Albert from Portia of A&G Construction.
You're too kind, Mr. Musa. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. I won't bore you with the details, but here's the summary. Our goal here is to construct the road from both city-states and meet up in the middle of the southern Eufaula. I'm in charge of the Portian side of the project, and I'll liaison with my old friend Heidi on the Sandrock part. The project will be made up of 3 key parts. One is to dig a tunnel on the Sandrock side through the Eufaula Range. On the Portian side, we also have to dig a tunnel through the Muskoke Range. Finally, we'll need to come up with some sort of durable pavement for the road for the hottest part of the desert. You know, to prevent it from crumbling. That about sums it up. I believe Heidi already has a plan for the tunnel's construction here.
Right. The overall tunnel design is already complete, but we still need to do a feasibility study on the terrain to see if we need to make any changes. Min?
She still sounds like she's in a tunnel.
Yes, I'm here for that.
Since you just got here, why don't you get some rest today? You can start tomorrow. Once you have done your survey, we can have another meeting to hash out all the construction details. Builders, I would advise you to be on standby. Lots of things are coming your way.
As ready as I can be. I hope I can do a good job. Can't man handle this. I'm as ready as I can.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Oh, Mr. Musa, you really planned out everything already.
That, my dear Trudy, is my secret to winning.
Okay. There's gonna be a couple little scenes, like here.
What do you mean exactly when you said that you refuse to believe there's not something to be had here?
Well, I have a bit more planned than what I've made public. You all are here, smack dab in the middle of the continent. Let's say, if I were to ever build some sort of central hub for land transportation, it'd be right here where I'm standing. It makes sense logistically, for trade and, if it ever came to it, war as well. The Alliance of Free Cities has limited population, but makes up a lot of territory. That's a weakness. If push ever comes to shove, we need to be able to move supplies around as quickly as possible. Every second lost could mean the difference between victory and defeat in another potential war against Duvos. And when I saw how you all handled yourselves, well, that just sealed the deal for me. The truest test of character is seeing people when things are at their worst.
Very sound, very insightful, Mr. Musa. It means a lot to have your support, especially with it being so well thought out. If I may ask, where did you learn to think like this? It's all so macro.
And now her voice is normal. Strange.
School of Hard Knocks, Miss Heidi.
Huh?
I'm sure your mayor went to that school as well.
Uh-huh.
I think that kind of went over her head. Want more luck. We might be getting close to where we don't need any more. I don't think this is the meeting that has a bunch of different bubbles. I know it has a couple. So here's one in here. So Gust, Albert, and Heidi all went to school together. Gust is the mayor's son in Portia, if you've never played that game. And this is his best friend, Albert.
So, Heidi, let's talk logistics and communication. And mayhaps later there'll yet be time for rekindling old flames.
He is like a wannabe womanizer and kind of fails miserably at it.
We barely know each other.
Huh?
How's the Golden Genius?
That's Gust.
Gust? Gust is fine. Turned out he's super protective of his cute little sister and...
Yes, let's talk logistics and communication.
Yeah, Albert has a crush on Gust's little sister, Ginger. Nothing too good. We're gonna get all the little scenes. Are we here? Yes, we are. This is funny.
And so, you see, Mr. Musa, heavy equipment thingies, they require a lot of gold. And as a conductor, that's a thing, right? Well, in any case, that's why it's so darn expensive. I mean, if I could use less gold, I would, really. But we at the Sandrock Commerce Guild simply refuse to cut corners. That is, unless you want us to, Mr. Musa, sir.
Uh-huh. Say, Commissioner, I think I left my wallet in the guild. Was it stuffed full of golds or completely empty? I can't seem to recall. Ah, well, that's neither here nor there. Would you mind fetching it for me?
But of course, I shall return it to you post-haste. In at least one of the conditions you just described. Cover it for me, newbie. Buy me some time.
A moment, please.
Sure, what can I do? Or what do you need?
I want to emphasize that I really need you to handle most of the builder work for this project. When I roll, I want to roll with the best people.
You got it. I get paid more, right? What about me and what about Yan? You got it.
You'll receive the standard rate, plus a bonus on all commissions related to the Road to Portia project.
If you choose I get paid more, right? He laughs at you and pretty much says the exact same line.
Do your best. A lot of people are counting on you.
So it's not like you're missing much. There's another research center. It's going to be him and Mint, and if you talk to him, it's just that. It's going to be Mint and she. Andy, the great Andal. How are you, sir? Y'all really think Logan ain't gonna have nothing to say about y'all and your tunnel plans? Well, okay.
Catch you later.
We'll see what he has to say eventually. And this is upstairs.
So, they brought you out here again?
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of Moose's guy now, which is good. You know, nice to have a stable gig.
Indeed. Stability is an often overlooked aspect in evaluating the utility of a given profession. I should know, as those who make such oversights are the types that I've tended to seek out for my lab assistant position. In any case, congratulations. You are aware that Mr. Musa is the wealthiest person in the Free Alliance. That should lead to some solid opportunities for you.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Good. So, this tunnel project, will you be needing any new equipment designed? I've been working on a prototype based on an old world design, something rather obscure, something you never would have heard of. A laser-sharpened sword, forged from steel folded 1,000 times. My theory is that it will be able to slice through the rock, facilitating your tunnel building endeavors through the mountains to Portia. All I need is a bit of funding to get it off the ground and into the forge.
What? You mean like that ninja sword you drew on the back of the math homework back in 5th grade?
No, completely unrelated to that. That was just some childish fantasy. I'm surprised you still remember that. You really think that as an adult, I would still fancy making that sword?
Okay, well, I appreciate the offer, Space Case, but Moose has got this project pretty well lined up already. Pretty sure we'll be using already known construction equipment for this project. Don't think we'll need any research this time. Thanks, though.
I see. Inform me if circumstances change. You're going to wish you had my ninja sword.
Okay. Good. Now that our melee is out of the way, we can finally get boring. Boring. We need boring upgrades for the mobile suit. Boring as in tunnel boring, drilling a hole. Not uninteresting boring. I despise homonyms.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, in light of where we are in the story, I think it is time that we upgrade our pick hammer. We are also going to see what machines we can upgrade. There's nothing that will lock us out right now. It's just we're at the point of the story now where we need to upgrade, or it needs to get upgraded very soon. We will go get scrap. I think at this point, the scrap should be available in the scrapyard. I did go to the mines after ending filming yesterday, just to start it. We'll come back for this. We're gonna go get all the scrap. Actually, we're gonna see what we need for our new pick hammer and axe. We are to chromium now. Out of all the daggers, these are the ones you will probably use the least, just as an FYI. Nope. You will... You'll use them for this little story part and one other little story part, and then you get a new set, which will be aluminum. So we might not upgrade them and do all the fancy things with them. It might just be it is what it is. We are gonna go turn in stuff, and then we're gonna go to the Eufaula salvage. So there is nothing really for us to build at this point. I'm excited about the road announcement. Haven't seen my old Porsche pals in a Pam Bat's age. Well, better not get too worked up, eh? It's going to take a pretty long time to finish the tunnel, won't it? You guys are drilling through, what, 5 leagues of rock or more? It's a lot.
Thank you.
This is a story that we kind of work on for a little while, and then you take a long break from it, and then you go back to it. That's kind of the flow of this. We will also, like I said, talk to Mort again and see if being he's at his house, he decides that he wants to take this photo off my hands. If not, I don't know what to do.
Howdy!
This tunnel will be good for our business too. Plus, our miners have been getting tired of smashing all the same old rocks day in, day out. There's only so many times you can get excited about finding a batch of tin. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much!
We banged it out real quick. Real quick, like. We did.
Hello? Yeah.
So it seems we got through to Mr. Musa after all. I think Marta would be very proud of us.
So long, partner. Take her easy. Yeah.
Okay.
So long,
Well,
partner.
we'll see if maybe verifying game files makes it go away. What am I doing? Man, it's not there. So basically, yeah, we're waiting for a letter in the mail now. That will be the first thing for us to build. It's not even a letter in the mail. It will be someone at our door. And it will probably be tomorrow that we need to do what they say. So that's why we're upgrading today. Mion running around like a crazy person. Alrighty. Trying to think. I don't know what I just saw out of the corner of my eye. I don't know what else. Oh, here's the new stuff. So you also want to upgrade your stuff for that right there, cause we can't do this. And that's our next level of scrap. So we need it. We're going into fiber, the fiber age. So we will probably be able to get this tonight. I will check our contract because we should be getting this. It still might take some time. But we should be getting this in the mail. If we aren't, then it should be soon, TM. Bonus drag. So, yeah. I'm hoping that this Fang thing will be done. The Fang thing, this mission Fragrant Memories, it lasts actually a couple weeks in game. You need to make a few of these. Ooh, why did I get you yesterday for Fang's birthday? Seriously? There are some people who are running into a problem with the Fang mission because he shows at your doorstep. And he's kind of stuck there. Or it's like he's blocking other people. There's something with him at your doorstep and it's interfering with things. I think it's more of him than getting stuck or something. I've only seen a few people talk about the bug with Fang. I am still upgrading this. Yeah, we're waiting on that. So it's going to be these machines. We need, that's still waiting. I can probably make the gears and the blade. And 4 manganese gears. You need the processor. We're at that point. Okay, so we are going to be blocked out of it. It will be very soon that we can get it. So does it even say what we're waiting? Yeah, the mole caves. That's the next big rune. Okay. We'll make more of these because we're making more of that. What is Ryan doing in the desert? Okay. We will make our new pick hammer. Come on, perfect. Nope. And now I need an axe. I hopefully won't make it. Well, this is probably a mistake I will never make again. In my other save, I made 2 pick hammers by accident. I was like, whoop. Oh, that's a shame. And yep. Yeah, so we can't do anything. So emptying pockets. We are going to go get now the fiber scrap. And then with the rest of the night, we are going to go to a rune, I think. Basically whatever we're running low on. Now you get... well, Macchiato has a gift for tomorrow. Okay. We will try to make a point to come here every day and get those for a little while. Actually, no, we're going to go here really quick. I'm kind of surprised. I'm actually very surprised. It's not even an option here. It's gonna just be a matter of time, I think. We'll have to pay attention tomorrow because it doesn't show any quantity. Yeah. Because we're fully upgraded, so it should just be a matter of time before we get it. It is what it is. We need to go get a mission over here.
You threw away Howlett's book? He respected you! And you're disrespecting him!
What you talking about? Crying about some book? Your ma's sitting home with a broken arm, worrying and sick about you, while you continue to run out playing your stupid games, talking about being some monster hunter. The ranch got a whole host of stuff needing done. You got responsibilities, Missy. You can't just run around playing your dumb games anymore. How will you face your mom?
You don't understand, Pa. I'm trying to...
This again? Gosh dang it. Stop with this nonsense, Elsie. Get your head out of the clouds before you hurt even more people, including yourself.
Fine.
Where are you going, Missy? I ain't finished talking.
They added to that.
Just a dang book. What's gotten into her?
Okay. It'll be another scene tomorrow. Alright, we are... going to go into miscellaneous. Get rid of those. This is going to go into miscellaneous materials and household, and scrap. We're gonna process our first bit of, it's just the animals, right? Yeah. There we go. We're gonna process our first bit of scrap for the newer stuff. You always want to process the new stuff first, because that's like basically what you're going to be using a lot soon. We'll add this, and we'll add iron after, and then aluminum after you. And we actually will just go bump it, and like the next one it will just process what we want. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go, I think, we have a lot of stuff we can make. Let's let that go. I am going to check what we're low on, and that's the room we're going to. Okay. Metals. Tin is low. Iron is low, chromium's low. So I think we're just gonna go out to the desert. What are you doing out here, ma'am? You are supposed to be in your room, resting up. Part of me is very tempted in between days to exit the game, reset my game files, and see, or verify my game files and see if we can get rid of that Mort mission. Because I don't want to have a mission on the board that I always have to ignore, because then we're going to miss some important things. So, I thought 10 was a good one. We'll go to, we'll try 11 just because we need the rusty robot. If I didn't need the rusty robot, I wouldn't go there. And I'm just gonna keep getting all the dots. I don't care. That we're really only looking for specific things. I just always just reset it and just keep looking only for the dots. Just because you need all this stuff, so it's just easier just to keep collecting it. I think the only thing I do sometimes pass on are hydraulic rods, because that's like the least. I only think there's like 2 crafts that need them, and the amount you get is ridiculous. There's a robot piece. Did we need it? I don't know. I don't like not having perfectly refined. Well, it's gonna still be a while before we can get to the agate. I don't like seeing non-purple things in my toolbar. It really is just like, It's a feel bad. There was something in this corner, I think, yeah. All the microchips. I just due to where we are also at in the story, I might do things like exiting and entering our house a couple times, just because a lot of stuff happens at your door and I don't want to miss something because someone else at your door overrode it. It's not really that overwrites it, it's just it's putting precedence over character missions, and I want the main story. I don't know how I feel about that. It does that. Because to me, like, the main story should, thanks hydraulic rod, the main story should always take precedence over anything else. But yeah, it's a little strange that got changed. Okay. Only thing I can do is to see if I can refine anything to get the agate. That is kind of the only thing. Actually, I think we're going to give Macchiato for his birthday. I think he's going to get a gun. He likes that stuff more than pretty much anything else, so he's going to get a gun. Anything new? Nope, all repeats. There's Macchiato's gift. Okay. We're gonna go do this really quick. And you were these. How much longer? Ooh, in the morning. In the morning that will be ready. So in the morning we can finish Fang's mission. Yeah, none of this actually needs fertilizer. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, I am going to exit the game and verify my game files. Okay, I went and verified my game files, and then at the same time, I also searched on the Discord. The Mort mission is a known bug, so we have to just ignore the Mort mission for a while. Unfortunately. So, it is what it is. Hopefully the fix will get fixed in the next update, which I don't think they have scheduled until like December sometime. They're saying it's the Mason photo, even though I have
Hey
another
there.
photo.
We already have something for you.
We went to survey the tunnel area real early this morning, but the old world building that sits across the canyon is all sorts of unstable. Heidi and I can still get across to do our survey job, but I think for actual construction to start, we'll need that bridge pass reinforced to ensure its structural integrity.
We're hoping you could do that for us.
Sure.
Thanks. I have some basic work table recipes and assembly station diagrams with me. I think they should be enough to reinforce the bridge pass. While you're installing, please also clear out the boulders on the bridge pass. Let me know when you're done. Thanks.
Okay. We're gonna start a little bit on some of the stuff. We need a lot of manganese. Taking a couple guesses here. I think we need 8 of those. I may have to go buy. So I have 4. I think that'll be enough. I'm gonna make an executive decision here. We're gonna make some other stuff. We're gonna build another one of the what are those things called? What are you? Processors. We need a bunch of manganese. How much? I don't know. We also need a bunch of iron. I'm hoping prices are going to be decent and we can buy some iron. Here it is. Okay. So I guessed right on the plates. We need 4 plates. I need to start those. The rivets, we need 8 altogether. So that's fine. This is more than enough. Okay. Going over to here. Oh, this is where it might get tough. Each of these needs 6. We need 30 altogether. I'm gonna swap this over and hope that that's enough. It's gonna be cutting it really close. We're gonna go to Hugo and we're gonna buy some bars just to bulk up the amount we have a little bit. This will probably be done today also. I didn't want that, I wanted this. I'm seeing if I guessed decently. So we need 20 altogether of those. 30 of those. For 20 screws. 20. Oh, so we have more than enough of that and more than enough of that. It's gonna come down to the steel. Okay. I really would like this done today. Just to move the story forward. I got that already. I just built a processor like yesterday in my other save, so it's like I knew what it took. Because my other save, I am much earlier than this. Yeah, this is going to be cutting it close. We'll see. I'm going to try at least. It can't hurt to try. We're going to get some of these scenes.
Don't worry, Mabel. We'll find her.
She's out there alone.
We'll let you know if there's any news. Now, go and rest up, you hear? Oh, hey. So you heard about Elsie, right? It's a tough thing having your daughter going missing like that. I ain't envying them ranch folks one bit. I'm still gathering information on the case. You're a friend, right? Can I ask you something? When did you last see her?
Your answers to this don't really matter. You're not gonna like lose points with Elsie, so I'm just gonna be honest. A few days ago.
Okay, got it. Now, anything that thinks she might have run away?
She had an argument with her parents.
An argument? Interesting. Adds up with what the parents were saying. All right, last up. Do you remember anything that could have given you a hint that she just ghosts like this? Did she ever talk about it before?
You know what she's like. I'm not gonna talk about her treasure.
Yeah, I know she's a tough gal, but it's still dangerous around Sandrock. I'm kind of worried. Anyway, thanks for your help, partner. I gotta go write all this up. If you hear anything else, just let me know, okay?
Okay. All right, we're going to go buy some bars. And then we're gonna go take down the bridge. Yeah, prices are pretty good. I'm not too worried about that. It's Macchiato's birthday. I need to remember to give Macchiato something. We also need to go to Fang. So I think what we're gonna do is get our mail, first off. From Elsie. I done didn't. I ran away. I can't live in the house and right my wrongs at the same time. I ain't a kid. I don't need to be treated like one. So I'm gone. I don't know when I'm gonna be coming back. Luckily, I'd prepared. Took everything from my treasure chest. I've gone to a real quiet place, somewhere I can think for a while. Lexi, come meet me at the cave I told you about. I reckon it's best if we talk. And please don't tell anyone else. I just need a couple days to Elsie. Mysterious letter. Bunch of numbers. There is no signature. Gunky Green Gorge Goo Gas Gone Tunnel Talks Triumphant. This is what we just fixed with for Musa to agree to fix or to build the road to Portia. Dear Lexi, thank you. Don't forget to send us more updates. We're always checking the mailbox every day to see if you've written us. Love you lots, Ma. And Andy, the great Andolph, sent us sugar fried chestnuts. I suddenly felt like giving this to you today. Andy. What a sweet kid. Okay, we're gonna let this go. Yeah, it's gonna be cutting it real close. I am willing to sacrifice panda eyes for this. That is how much I want this done today. Just cause I want the movie. Nope, this is not a movie. I want the story. That was the word I was looking for to keep moving. So we're gonna take easy commissions only. Okay. So next we are, I think, gonna wait for that to be done. Oh, 54 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go to Fang and maybe deliver a commission, and then we're gonna go take down the bridge or the remains of a bridge. Just a general note about the bridge. The thing that we need to take down. Do not do it early. Do not. There was a bug for a while. I don't know if it has been solved. Being a person who has never taken down the bridge on my own. Don't do it early because some people, like, it completely ruined their save.
It worked. It worked. What are you doing?
We'll upgrade the horse later. If you take it down too early, there's a good chance it isn't going to respawn. So just don't take it down early. That's basically it. Just because you have the pick-ass for it, don't take it. You can't go beyond this point anyway without building what we need to build. So just don't do it. Mooses really believes in the work we've done at the moisture farm. I mean, I did it all for you guys and my mom and pa. But it's nice to have a fan with a billion goals, I guess.
Oh.
Like, you can't get any further over the bridge until you do this quest, so there's no point in taking it down early. This bridge also, sometimes it will spawn with nothing. If that happens, I think they may have fixed that one. If it does spawn with nothing on it, exit the game and verify your game files and it should come back. I'm looking for Macchiato, and I'm looking for Pablo, and well, Ryan's at home. Trying to think if I need anything for Bang's thing. So the road to Portia thing is happening, huh? That's a pleasant surprise. I haven't traveled in ages. When will it be open? Oh, can you build it faster?
Impressive. Thanks.
Oh, it's right. Sea salt. We're gonna get salt while we're here. Just why not? Now we're going back. The Great Andolph. How are you, sir?
Hey there.
You remember that story about how he's so cool? He broke his hand on a giggler's head, and then he didn't sleep for 5 days. Oh man, he's so cool.
Take her easy.
He is Andy. He is so cool. We're gonna go take down the well, actually no, we're gonna make our processor, and then we're gonna go take down the bridge. I may have to do some math. Nope, I need this. Okay. And with this, we are unloading the inventory first of all. Oh my god. We are making 4 of these. We have enough of those still. Okay, and now I need to do math. Nope, it's the next one. So 4 each. I have 7. We need 13 more? That doesn't really seem right. I should be able to make 1. And there it is. I need 5 of these, so I need 20 altogether, so I need 13 more. We're gonna start 2 more. We're just gonna do that, and if we don't use them, we don't use them. Okay, we're gonna go, because it's not gonna process that much in interim, so I'm not too worried. Okay, we're gonna go take down a bridge. It's easier when you get the list on your screen, and we're also gonna talk to Elsie. Okay, because like I said, I really do want this bridge done. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm okay with it. But I just like getting things done the same day. This is like the most building we're gonna do for a while. Because, yeah, there really isn't that much building. You do like a little thing here and then a little thing here. This is the big building. So this is the bridge you do not want to take down early. Just leave this alone. That's why, to me, they almost made like a bit of a mistake giving you the chromium pickaxe so early now. Because you're basically encouraging people to go do it. And so, don't do it. Like, I think this is probably given the devs a lot of headaches, this whole thing with this stupid bridge. I've never taken it down early. I know, I guess it may be because I played these games so long, like between Portia and this, that certain things have a look about them when you know they're a main story. And this looks like a main story to me, so I never touched it. This was added, I think, in Logan Strikes Back, maybe? It was, I think, that update. Yeah, because you can't go any further than this. So there really is no point to taking it down any further. And now we're going to go talk to Lexi. Nope, I am Lexi. Elsie. Still need to give Macchiato a gift.
You came! You got here all right? No one followed you? Mama, how is she?
She's worried about you.
I know. I'm worried about her too. She still ain't healed up yet. But did you see my paw back then? Man, I don't remember the last time he got that angry. There ain't no pleasing him. No matter what I do, he's always gonna see me as some little girl doing stupid stuff. After Ma got hurt, Pa's been on my case non-stop. I get it. My Ma getting hurt was my fault, and I'm so sorry it happened. But the marbled ducks are supposed to be gentle creatures. That's why I tried to attract one. My old man would know if he'd only read a book about it. But he threw it away. And he doesn't read anyway.
Why did he do that?
He said it was 'cause I learned about that supler from the book. Said Trudy shouldn't be lending it out that easy. But it's Howlett's book. It's like a piece of history. How could he disrespect him like that? You know, I actually rented out both of Howlett's books. One was the one Pa threw away, full of all these pretty pictures and lure recipes and the like. The other one's called What It Takes to Be a Real Monster Hunter. Pa didn't find that one. I brought it with me and read it cover to cover. The more I read it, the more sense it made. Most monsters out there don't want to hurt us. They just want to be left alone. And the best way to go about it ain't to shoot them up. It's more about how to coexist. Howlett wrote that force should always be the last resort. There's always other ways to get the creatures to behave differently. It's fascinating stuff.
Then what do you plan to do?
I ain't the kind of person to run away from my problems. Right now, I'm just focusing on that giant duck. It hurt Ma, but I don't know why. And I reckon it can hurt more folks. I've gotta right this wrong. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna do it my way. I ain't gonna go in wildly waving a shotgun like my pa. I just gotta learn about it. Its habits, what it lacks. Howlett did it, Martle did it. I'm gonna walk in their footsteps. I ain't figured out what I gotta do, though. Oh, if only Pa hadn't thrown the book away.
I'll get your book back. There is no mission.
If only Pa hadn't thrown the book away.
Well, okay. There is no mission yet to get the book back. As when I played this last, I hope there is.
My old man chucked it into the canyon. It ain't gonna be found, I tell ya. Just thinking about all the work Howlett put into that book.
Yeah, I really do hope they add that, because it would be a nice touch to add to find it.
I do have a favor to ask you. I got something. I want you to give it to my ma. It's a doll from when I was a kid. I kept it in my treasure chest. Please take it to her. She'll know I'm okay. Also, would you mind picking some herbs for my ma? I want to make sure she's getting better. I got a little money saved up. You can take it. Phew, I'm feeling a lot better after talking to you. All right, you can head back now. I gotta go find that duck. It's so boring here. But I still can't go back right now. I know I'm gonna figure something out soon.
Okay. We're gonna go head back, check on our stuff. Pick Mabel some oregano. It's definitely going to be cutting it close if we can get this done today. I mean, if not, then first thing tomorrow it'll be done. Like, I may actually just extend this episode until the morning that way, and then just continue filming it another day. Because I want this done. We need to find a macchiato who is coming home. Yay! He's getting a gun. There you go, sir. I know. Feels weird giving a cat a gun, but it is what it is. It's gonna be cutting it close, that's for sure. We're gonna not track these two and track this one. We can build two of these right now. This is where I wish this functioned like Portia. Because Portia, it would have been open right to this page, and all I would have to do was hit assemble. That is where I wish that came in. Oh, we need to probably get more of these. So how much chromium do we have? Ooh, we're gonna have just enough. Whew, okay. We're gonna make 2, or not chromium. What are you? Manganese. Okay, we're gonna build 2 of the other ones now. And then we'll go... That's the wrong button. I know one's mort. Oh, we gotta go... Didn't I talk to Justice already? Maybe not. I guess if I don't know. Okay. We're gonna let this continue and go harvest this for Fang. Yeah. Pockets are full. We are. So Fang likes these equally. You can give them alternating days to him as gifts, and it's fine. So I normally make half and half, and do it that way. We can build another one of these. Okay. And actually that's all we can build right now. So 2 more of those. Okay, you're on those now. It's gonna be close. It might be midnight when we're turning it in, but it'll be close. So we need... How many more? 3. We need 11 more. 5, 9, 8. It'll be very close. Okay, we're gonna... Hey, Mr. Musa. We'll go talk to Justice again.
Hey, I've been looking all over for Elsie. That girl seems to have hidden herself away real good. Haven't heard anything, have you?
Nothing.
Well, keep your ear to the ground, all right?
Don't remember getting that before. Oh, I forgot to grab the Mopu Tofu, didn't I? We'll go talk to Mabel real quick and then get the Mopu Tofu.
Thank you for the herbs, dearie. I've been feeling a lot better these last couple of days. This doll. This was Elsie's favorite doll. Did you meet her? Elsie, my baby. Where is she? Why isn't she with you? Take me to her, quickly.
Elsie doesn't want to come back yet.
Oh, it's like that.
Explain her view. I'm not going to blame it on Cooper. They're equally hot-headed.
Is that what she's up to? It sounds so dangerous. Forget it. She's like her pa. When she's got her mind set on something, well, there's no stopping her. I'm sorry you've had to deal with all this, dearie. Elsie and Coop are, well, they're birds of a feather. If Elsie doesn't want to come back yet, maybe it's time we gave her a bit of space. I'll talk to Coop. Thank you for being there for her. You've done a lot for her, for us. Just please keep an eye on her. My little girl, she's gone.
Poor Mabel.
Where are you, honey? Oh, please, please help us find our girl.
Ooh, Cooper is our friend. And we get to keep the lamb. It'll probably go in like whenever I decorate a room for the babies. The nursery. We're so far from that, it ain't even like a glimmer in the eyes at this point. It's so far away. Okay, you're still working because no time has passed. That's the problem when you're in these dialogues, is no time passes. So it's like I've been doing stuff and no time is passing. We're gonna go turn this into Ryan first and then go to Fang. So this Fang mission, this isn't like the end of it. It will continue, but some people have been having a problem. Big tunnel, huh? You don't need any woodwork done, do you? Owl metal? Nice, nice. Don't really think Musa would be
thank you.
Want to pick him. Just like, you know, it's got that general gist that that's not who Musa would want working on his stuff. But yeah, so like the Fang mission, it continues on a little further than this. There's been some major story events that collide with this. And that person with the period in their name we just went by, they are not in my other save. This is unique to this save only. Yeah. So I keep a lot of saves around this time. Oh.
Happy birthday, my sweetheart.
Little Fang.
Wow, Mapo Tofu!
Smells familiar. What is it?
X gave me the recipe.
I want to try. How much? I'll pay.
It's free. Here you go.
I insist. Here, Mother used to make this long ago.
And he is our friend. We're gonna buy. Okay, so ordinary, perfect, rare. Gonna start upgrading the horse. Finally. Oh my goodness. Check. Raise. Add. I'm not gonna try any more of the Fang special until he's a rare horse. Okay. Back to the job at hand. Hoping that we have enough stuff. Okay. I'm definitely happy I made another one of these. Okay, so we can build Monet. We can build the last brace now. So that's good. That is done. Just steel panels now. How many can I make? 2. Whew, man, oh man. We are cutting it so close. We are totally broke again. I forgot how much manganese. Nope. Yeah, manganese. I always want to get manganese and magnesium mixed up. We'll probably build another one of these to equal it up. Or eventually we might just sell this one. Oh, we actually had a decent amount left. Okay, we did it. We did it. I actually didn't think we would. I really didn't think we would. Whew, okay. You give me a mission, I have to get it done that day. It just, there's no reason for it. We're gonna cancel you. Right? Yes. Okay. And we're gonna cancel you. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm very annoyed by the Mort quest, but it's a known bug. I have to keep telling myself that. The main thing I'm afraid of is because I see this arrow that I'm ignoring, I'm gonna actually miss something that's important. That is why it annoys me. So. But like for the Elsie stuff, she's gonna be like gone for like the next little while. This is
actually a main story event, even though it is a lot of it's marked with blue. This is a main story. This whole thing with her is something for the main story, believe it or not. It really is. It eventually will block you out of a mission if this is not back. Okay, we're gonna go turn it in. I can just run there. Oh, nay. I wish that I mean, I get the horse follows you, but part of me wishes that it wouldn't go on the machines like that. And granted, I can stop that by making it stay, but you know. Oh, that bug is still there. I reported that one. It's showing that the braces need to be installed here. But it knows it's also there. But the arrow's directing you up there. I reported that bug. That still isn't fixed. It's not important. But you know. I think Heidi and Mint should get teleported to me. This is the jankiest bridge you will ever see. Yay! Yeah, it's a little janky. It ain't as pretty as the other one.
Nice work. Not as fancy as our other bridge, but it'll get the job done. We just finished our survey. So let's have a meeting tomorrow at City Hall
Nice.
to discuss how we'll proceed next. See you there.
See you.
And there's the rest of our shirt. Our outfit, I guess I should say. We are going to harvest some agate. So this is a new area. Mountain rose grows here. This is the bend. We will be... We're definitely going to have to start making rounds around here to collect limestone. There's a point in the story where we're going to need a lot of limestone, and the spawn rates for lime, they increase the amount, so it isn't going to be as bad as it was in early access or even in my beta testing. Avocado trees are here. We're going to ignore a lot of these guys. I just want my agate. They also added more agate. I'm not bothering you. That will be where the road to Portia is. Like this thing right here. There are rocks that she eventually wants us to get rid of. As you can see, they're not there. They do eventually pop up. I'm hoping they just got rid of that part of the quest because it always seemed weird. But this is actually supposed to be blocked by rocks. Like right here. You can see over there, there's a bridge we can build. We're gonna do that very soon. Heidi is not there. She's over there now. Can we build it? Yeah. It's like wooden boards and bars. There's another one we will build, and it's for this nest. Things are supposed to spawn in there kind of regularly. The main thing you want out of there is a desire of Katori's is a peacock feathered brooch. And that's like the only place it can respawn, because it's only available in dungeons. So, okay. We're just gonna make it. Well, that's done. I feel better. Wait a minute, hold on. Nothing is in progress. Yes. Take that, Fang. Your quest can hang over me no more. Okay, we're just running in. I'm sorry, Fang, that was mean. But yeah, we finally have no quests. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. Next episode, we will have a meeting in City Hall, like Heidi said, to discuss what is next for the bridge. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.